One of the things I'm going to miss most about LA is my friends. It's going to be hard leaving them behind. It's going to hurt.
Okay, so basically it's 3 questions. First, tell me about when you met Eddie. Second, tell me your favorite Eddie quote or phrase or a story that you had with him. And third, give Eddie a goodbye message, something that'll motivate him in Memphis. Let's get started.
I don't remember when I met Eddie. I think he was just always there. Like, this guy. Just kidding. So I met Eddie. I'm really nervous. So I met Eddie in my foreign language class in 2007. So it was really cool. He was in the Sunland Congregation. It was my first time joining a foreign language class. Like, it's so awkward. Anyways, so me and Maggie hit it off really well, and so we started hanging out.
Well, we met him at Sunland. We were in the FLC class together. And yeah, he was nice. Like, cool guy. I think it was really cool. We got to know him better by going to Everest almost every Tuesday night with him and Maggie because we started carpooling together. And that's when we got to know both of them. And they were fun. Like, we just had good times with them. But like any big impression, he was a nice guy. That's it.
I'm not ready yet.
So you guys have a lot to look forward to because Jehovah blesses those who put themselves out for his organization. So I hope you guys are able to put it into practice as much as possible, and we thank you very much for being involved. And we've already seen some of you joining the thing. Who's in the Sacred School in our hall yet?
And doing my first talk.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Here's all next week. Woo!
What are you going to talk about? They had a demo.
And
They had like a demo the first week.
And because we have an award for the most proficient, we're going to give Eddie the next 3 public talks.
Well, I first met Eddie at the foreign language class, and I don't know when I exactly got to know him or talking to him more, but I thought he was really nice, like just a cool brother, and I think we all got along pretty much well in that class. So from there on, it was just I think that's how we actually became close, was all of us, because of the foreign language class and getting to know each other there. So.
I think I met Eddie when I was around 13, 14, and of course I met him through Maggie. So I was really young when I met Eddie. He's been a part of my life since I was young. He's seen me pretty much grow up and go through middle school and high school and through dating and then getting married. He was at my wedding, which that was really cool. Eddie's like my big brother.
Hey Eddie, it's Hafed. I'm trying to remember when I first met you, but I think it was when I started coming to the sign language meetings here at Sunland. And then very afterwards I joined the foreign language class. But before then I really enjoyed meeting you. You seem like a really nice brother and you still are. And I really, really enjoyed it very much.
Well, I can't really remember how I met Eddie. I just remember that he was part of the group. But I will never forget him, that's for sure.
When the first time, well, I want to talk about when the first time I met you. I remember you came to the Kingdom Hall with Maggie. I think Maggie was already in the congregation, but you came to visit with her. And I think that was the first time I met you. And shortly after that, you joined. So that was the first time I met you.
And it was all yellow.
Hey, you remember when we met Eddie? Oh man, he was a really good guy.
You think so?
Wow.
I agree. Just kidding, Eddie. Just
Yeah, he tried.
No, you came to the congregation and added a whole lively dynamic, and we appreciate you coming on here. Your enthusiasm, your courage, and wanting to help. That's something outstanding. I learned a lot from you, Eddie.
I met Eddie when I joined sign language with Maggie, and I never would have imagined that he would have ended up joining in sign language, but I'm really glad that he did. And he's always like hang out with us and protect us and be like older brother, so really appreciate that. He was always so supportive of Maggie and I in joining sign language.
And now, all of my Eddie pictures in 30 seconds.
Eddie, I don't see you there, buddy. Finally, you're doing it, bro. Spreading your wings and flying away. Memphis, huh? It's good, bro. We're gonna miss you. What else can I say? Well, we're gonna miss you, man. You and Maggie fighting all the time. Those are the best highlights of my time. Every time that we would hang out, especially when Maggie would tell you, "Oh, you stupid Eddie head." But that's what brothers do and sisters. They fight all the time, but with love.
My favorite Eddie story is placed in Indonesia. I was attempting to learn how to drive a motorbike. Totally not successful. Saya and I were trying to, or he was trying to teach me how to do it, and somehow the motorbike was going directly into Eddie, and they keep on revving up to him, and he started yelling like a girl, like kind of like this. It was the best moment of my life because I've never heard a guy scream that loud before. So thanks, Eddie, for that.
Good evening, Eduardo. There's a certain secret which was made known to me, and I'm willing to make it known to everyone tonight. I'll be needing some conditions that need to be met. And wait, I don't know what I'm saying. I have no idea what I'm saying. Let's keep going. Yes. I'll be requesting a ransom amount of money. For First of all, your beloved Mr. Rick. He will be given to Max, and he'll be in his little tummy by the end of the night if you don't meet my...
Well, I don't really have a story, but I just think that one thing I'm gonna remember most him doing or saying is, "Oh my God." I think that's one of the things, for me at least, that I can for sure say that I always remember that. And that he gets really disgusted really easily. I think that's hilarious. And how we always try to make him throw up or do something. And that was one of my favorite parts, is seeing him get all grossed out and go like, ew. So yeah.
I've seen Eddie learn sign language. I think that was pretty cool, that process, to see Eddie join sign language and progress. And, you know, we've gone out in service, he's had Bible studies. You know, he's just been a real encouragement. Eddie says a lot of funny, crazy, random things, so. But one thing I will never forget hearing come out of Eddie's mouth is his snoring.
You got to go back to let it appear the garden grows bigger each year without the black stone. You can't break the string, the omnibus sings of all of these things. Angelica, hey.
One of my favorite memories is when I was working in the Pioneer Assist program with a sister, and she wasn't really able to get on the program and work that much in service. And you came and talked to both of us and just said, this is an opportunity that you can take advantage of, and this is something you can do or not, but Molly's here for you to help you if you want to take advantage of this. It's not going to go on forever. And I just felt so supported by you, and it was a very nice thing as an elder to do and as a friend, and it was just beautiful to see how you have Jehovah's Spirit on you, and you use it to help the congregation. And I know you'll keep doing that, and it's been a source of encouragement to me. And I know you'll help a lot of the brothers and sisters there in Memphis.
Okay, one of my favorite memories of you is in Pioneer School at the end, and it's probably not your favorite memory, but I thought it was really sweet how you shared your story, and it was a very emotional thing, and everyone was having a great time, and it was just nice to see that with you.
You people are so gross to me. You people are so gross to me. You people are so gross. Very, very gross to me.
So much talent.
My favorite memory with you, I would have to say that one time where we were doing service all day and we had a great time, and you actually invited me to stay over your home, which is very nice. You know, I never got to see your home before, and the next morning when I woke up, it was the French Open, the tennis, and I didn't have cable, so it was perfect timing. And I know it might seem silly, but I was actually able to meet your family more, and having you, open your arms in that way to allow me to be with you was very special.
My favorite quote from Eddie is when somebody says something completely inappropriate and he's there to go, wow. Or another thing is, oh my God. That's another one of my favorites. And we'll really miss those quotes. Maybe we'll continue the tradition.
One day we had a big event at my house. It wasn't an event, just like a gathering. And Rudy had brought his Wii, and that was the first time I think any of us ever played the Wii before. I know it was my first time. And we played this game that we probably shouldn't play. It was like a boxing game, and what it is like you took whatever thing that you hold and you punch it, and you're supposed to knock the other person out. Well, you and your sister got paired together, so you was boxing against your sister. So you started punching. And she was punching you back. And she was beating you up pretty bad, if I remember correctly. And you started to get embarrassed. So you started with all your might hitting back to try to beat her. And the expression on your face is something that we will never forget. I mean, it was just like, that's the expression I saw. And you was just sweating, shirt was coming out untucked, and you just, and we laugh about that.
Something that I really appreciated about you was when we split, and it was so convenient for you to go to El Monte, but you stuck in with us at Sunland, and you supported us for as long as you possibly could.
Oh, that is a good memory.
And I appreciate that about you, Eddie. We'll never forget it. And my second memorable experience is hearing the story of when you first went to Bethel and you cried like a baby. Love that one. Love it.
The first time I met you was when I went to my first ASL meeting, and I was really thankful that you were very supportive. Although that week you had gone to New York, so it was kind of sad, but when you came back you were really supportive of me joining ASL, and you went out to preach with me a lot of times, so I was really thankful about that. I really, this sounds very impersonal, but every time I hang out with you, it's a good memory. I never don't enjoy myself when I'm with you. So I was really glad that you were around, because you really were able to encourage me in a lot of ways, and you helped me have a good time all the time. I hope everything goes well in Memphis, and I hope you continue to support the congregation so that they continue to grow, and I hope that Jehovah blesses you with all your efforts. Right.
When we went to Vegas together, definitely unforgettable. Eddie, he's one of a kind.
Well, there's like a lot of Eddie stories, but one that I really like is when we were in Indonesia and he didn't know how to swim, but he still went out snorkeling with us, and like that was pretty big. He wasn't afraid. He probably was afraid, but he still went out and swam in the middle of the ocean, just not knowing how to swim at all, and like Rudy helped him, and I don't know, I just thought that was a really cool thing that he did for already doing so much that was out of his comfort zone, and then plus doing that was pretty cool.
And I can remember when also serving on the same body, you added also some very special dynamics there. I can't get into too much detail there, but those were some of my favorite times discussing things and seeing how peaceable and how reasonable you were. So I'll always cherish those. I'll treasure those memories about you.
Pretty much anytime he was yelling Maggie's name and her and Eddie and Maggie were arguing with each other was always a highlight, being with them. But because then it reminds me of like my brother and myself.
But I think my favorite Eddie moment was when we were in Indonesia and he would always wear his black socks everywhere. He would never take them off. Eddie, whatever you do, like, don't give up. Don't think that, being way over there, you probably will have some struggles or, but just don't give up. Stay there as long as you can. Do as much as you can over there. It's such a blessing that you get to do this, and maybe other brothers and sisters don't get to. So take advantage of it, and I know you're going to do awesome there, and we're all going to be here waiting to just a call away. If you need anything, we can help. We're here to support you. Does not matter, and they're gonna love you over there, and you're gonna do really good. But yeah, we'll be here for you.
I don't know if this is going to be comforting, but always remember how to swim, because you're living next to the Mississippi River, and when it floods and you have to swim for your life, you'll remember when Rudy taught you how to swim.
So I remember in Indonesia we were all talking about each other's goals, and I remember you saying that you wanted to do more, so it's really awesome to see you taking that in action, and I'm really proud of you, and I really hope that you can help out the congregation in Tennessee, and we'll miss you here for sure, but no matter what, Jehovah is with you, and he's going to bless all your efforts, so stick out there, don't give up. And eat a lot of barbecue, and so when a sister asks you to get something for her, make sure you get it, okay? Because I don't want another one of these incidents to happen, okay? Because I won't be there to do it.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
Like Eddie, I'm sure, I can't think of it right now, but I'm sure it could come up with something really inappropriate so that you could go, wow, and then I would go like this.
Wait, let me get a zoom in of that. That's good. And now, useful presentations with Susie and CP. This has been Useful Presentations with Susie, CP, and Hotties.
It's really nice to know you, and it's nice, I think, that you and Maggie have been in sign language together and been a support for each other. I love to see families serving Jehovah, and I know your whole family is. It's a beautiful thing to see, and I think that you'll bring a lot to the congregation in Memphis. Okay, I was gonna say, Eddie, it's been a pleasure to know you, and I hope we'll see you around again, or we'll have to head out to Memphis or something, but you're gonna have some good times out there. It's very different, but I think you'll have a good time. You're gonna be forced to accept country music, and I know you're gonna do great over there, so have a wonderful time and enjoy it.
Anytime you feel lonely or you're feeling homesick, just remember that even though you're pretty far away, you could still call us anytime or Skype, whatever. You're never alone. You still have your friends. And we love you. Yeah, and I feel like our friendship is really strong, so wherever you are, it'll continue, and we'll just keep having more and more good memories together, all of us.
I'm going to miss you very much, but definitely Tennessee is on my mind. Hopefully very soon I can visit you and be able to enjoy the company. So hopefully whatever you decide to do, may Jehovah bless you, and I know everything's going to work the way it is. Thank you for all the memories.
Oh, hi, how you doing? So, this video's for Eddie. There's some things I just like to say about him. Have some favorite memories, like when I'd be doing the video, and sometimes he'd be falling asleep a little bit at meeting. I love those memories. The time he spent the night at my house, and it's like a little orchestra. And yeah, I'm really gonna miss you. And when you're there, and you just want to be with somebody, think about paradise, you'll have forever. Now, if you don't mind, I'm a little busy. I gotta go back home really quick, okay?
We love you. We're happy about your move. We're excited for you. You have our full support. Anything you need, any kind words from Jamal, give him a call anytime, day or night. Love you.
Until we move to Panama. And then you're going to email me. Because I don't have cell phones down there. So just keep that in mind.
Bye, Eddie.
See you later, Eddie.
Interpol.
So we wish you an enjoyable trip. You missed the pan dulce.
And the menudo.
Oh well, hey, if you want to, we can always make a picture of a pan dulce.
There you go. I'll take pictures and text them over to you so you won't miss it too much.
We'll miss you, Eddie.
Take care of yourself, okay?
Bye.
See ya.
Just remember the reasons that you're moving. That's to serve Jehovah and to help your brother, to help people get to know Jehovah in sign language. And just remember that the people over there need support, and you've helped so long over here, so now it's time to help. And you never know who else you might encourage to make the same type of move to help other people, whether it's in a different country or a different state.
Enjoy your time over there in Memphis. Make the best out of it. And may Jehovah protect you and guide you, and support the congregation 100%. And we'll be here supporting you with our prayers and our thoughts. All right, Eddie. Catch you later, man.
Hi, Eddie. This video is for you. I remember when you joined sign language because I also wanted to follow my older sister and join sign language, and I was so jealous of you, and that encouraged me also to do what I wanted to do and join a foreign language. So going to Memphis, like, that's a really big deal, and I'm really excited for you because that is going to be an awesome experience. So I hope everything goes well with you, and I don't know what's going on, but yeah.
The past is prologue, wrote Shakespeare. Years of experiences, both joyous and heartbreaking. Everything we've ever been through, every place we've ever been, every hug, every smile, every look, every kiss, every tear, every friend. They've made us into who we are today, and they set the stage for the choices we make tomorrow. Never forget how much we love you, Eddie. We're gonna miss you, old friend.
When I go inside, we'll be waiting out here in this getaway car. When times are hard, we can't escape. And if I lose my mind, will you take me up in a shooting star? And we'll get real far, 'cause we'll never break. You've seen me in a state, you've seen me make mistakes, and I've seen you leave. Seen you stand in the dark 'cause you don't need me. You've seen me at my worst, heard me say some words that I don't mean. I don't mean to break your heart. Forget away.
And I miss you. I'm going back home to the West Coast. I wish you would have put yourself in my suitcase. I love
you shake her hard enough, she will appear. Tonight I think I'll be staying here. And you never did like this town. I talk out loud like you're still around. No, no. And I miss you. I'm going back home to the West Coast. I wish you.
Wow, that was great.
I can't do this.